We're Africans, man. We like big TV, yeah, like 85. What's going on, guys? Welcome to a day in the life of a real estate agent. So I have a closing today and this property right behind me. I'm going to be taking you guys through the experience of what it feels like and what it looks like to close on a home. So my buyer is purchasing his very first home, brand new. We literally, when we came here, it was just land and we built the house right from the ground up all the way to where it's at right now. So I'm gonna show you guys inside real quick, but before we do that, welcome to a day in the life. Now this is very nice. This kitchen. Congratulations on being a homeowner.
Thank you, my guy.
Many more blessings, you know. All right, so right now we just completed the walkthrough, and I'm actually we're on the way to Best Buy. And what we're doing at Best Buy is we're gonna buy, just a small token of appreciation, a small gift, something, something meaningful for him to use at home, right? Okay, so if you're looking to buy a new construction home, the process is actually very, very simple, right? The very first thing you do is you talk to somebody like me. The reason why you want to talk to someone like me first is because I'm a real estate agent and I'm here to guide and protect you throughout the entire process, right? I have access to all the builders, all the communities. I know the communities that are coming soon, and I know all the good builders to take you to based off of your budget, right? So once you talk to me and I get a feel of what you're looking to purchase and your timeline, and I ask you all the right questions, the next thing is we're going to start, talking to a lender, right? Because we want to make sure that we're able to qualify for the type of home that we're looking to purchase. Then once that is good, the next thing we're going to do, the third thing is we're going to go to different communities, right? We're going to look at like different communities, look at different builders, and get a good feel of what you're looking to purchase in your home. All right, then right after that, once we find a community that we like, we're going to start looking at the terms. We're going to start negotiating. And I say negotiating because it's very important. The builders are presenting you an offer whenever they tell you how much they're selling the houses for. So I always look for ways to negotiate, maybe for like higher incentives, get more upgrades, just get something, right? So that way you're getting the best deal. And that's why it's very important for you to work with a real estate agent, right? Because the builder, they write these contracts for themselves. They write it to protect themselves. And you need somebody to guide and review it and make sure that it is protecting you as the buyer as well. So soon as we find the community, we'll find the right builder. The next thing is we're going to go on a contract, we'll put in a deposit, and right after that, it usually take about, depending on the builder and the stage that we're in, usually take about 3 months to 6 months on average. I've seen a new construction being built in 2 months. Yes, that's possible. And I've also seen a year, right? It all depends on the builder and the timeline and all that good stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much the process in a nutshell. In terms of like how much it costs, that it's a case by case scenario. But on average, it's gonna cost for down payment and closing cost. It's gonna cost somewhere around, let's say 7-8%, right? Somewhere around there at minimum. The timeline of the house being built doesn't have anything to do with the quality of the house being built. The reason why some can take 6 months and 3 months a lot of time is sometimes when you go to the site, you might be purchasing for a lot that they haven't prepared yet, right? So all you're really doing is waiting. It usually takes them average of 90 days to build the house, regardless of how long your timeline is. And a lot of time the builders, they're just waiting for permits. So depending on the state and the county that you're in, the permit and inspection process might take some time, and they're literally just waiting. If there wasn't a permit process and inspection process and the weather is good, man, I think they can build a house in 3 weeks to a month. Right. It can be done from beginning to completion, all the way. It can be done. But a lot of time we're just waiting for permits, for the weather to be good. So that's what really takes the time. So if your credit is bad, it is not an issue, right? And bad or good are very subjective when it comes to credit, because there's also something called a mixed use credit. Some people might have like a low credit score, but they have good mixed use credits, right? The lender can still consider certain things. But let's say your credit score is like in the 400s. I'm sorry, you will not be able to purchase a home, right? Um, Even in the five, you can buy a house relatively from 580 and up, but I always recommend for you to be somewhere in like the 630, 650 credit score, so that way you don't get punished for having bad credit. And what I mean by that is, the lower your credit score is, the higher your rate is. Because if you look at it, the banks, they're like, can we really trust you, right? So when you have good credit score, they will reward you for having a good credit score, right? So that's just the way it works. All right, let's go to Best Buy. Best Buy, you need to sponsor me. I'm always buying stuff from you. Literally, all my closings, I always go to Best Buy. I've probably closed at least 100 homes now. So I can't even imagine how much I've spent at Best Buy. You guys are taking all my money. Sponsor me, Joe. Good morning. Thank you. All right, so of course, every house is gonna need some cleaning. And I got creative and said, let's look at the cleaning section and get maybe like a Dyson cleaner. Let's see. Damn. $49 for cordless vacuum. What are we cleaning? I beg. It's like the robot stuff is overplayed. The iRobot stuff. Dyson, I love you, but I'm sorry, you're crazy, man. Okay, now let's go to Shark. Shark is speaking my language. It looks the same thing. I like this one. This one is $2.99. It's not bad. You know what I was thinking? Because when you buy a new construction home, they don't come with washer and dryer. And I was like, let me get creative. Maybe I should get my clients a washer and dryer. Then I saw the price. Yay. All right, thank you. Man, I don't even have a Dyson at home, but see what I'm doing for my clients. All right, let's go to closing. All right, let's go and close. Congratulations, this is your small gift of becoming a homeowner. How's it going?
It's going well.
Yeah, well,
How about yourself? I'm Chris.
I want to just ask you. Another one, just like I always say, sold and closed, baby. You know what happens when I bring out this sign? It means we just closed another property. Let's back off a little bit. Let's show them what this beautiful, lovely townhouse looks like. This is a brand new home, guys. I just helped my clients purchase a brand new home, and we built it all the way from the ground up. Literally, when we came here, it was just the land, and I was able to guide my clients throughout the entire process. And I'm looking for the next person that's looking for their next home. So if you're looking to buy a new home, whether it's a townhouse, condo, single family home, or if you're looking to buy a house that's already built, I'm your guy for that. Send me a DM and we'll get started from there. Let's go.